been over. I've been hobnobbing with the mayor. Oh, I'm over here on the
It's
end.
good to have political connections.
That's right. Really not go back about 40 years. Really not, do it.
I'm going to trip over you, but I'm going to come out on you when that little thing comes.
Yeah, that roll will be.
You need to be flicking her and messing with her all morning.
Oh, you know, it's not.
I thought it was going to be really cold.
Girlfriends, the sport.
This is it right here.
Still no mic.
I put on an extra t-shirt under, double t-shirt, just in case.
I was going to do that, but then I thought
Double t-shirt.
it'd be hot.
Yeah, the mayor and I have been out walking around the track. The mayor. I should have gone, brother. Yeah. Kids.
Really? And so Tom, when they sang in our wishbone, we played music.
Really?
Yeah, we recorded the studio, we played music with him.
Oh, wow.
He actually bought my really singing about my
Really?
and then when I moved out of America, I took off that one and didn't want other things.
Yeah.
What we call Willie T. Pop.
Y'all remember sunglasses. Y'all are smart.
Really?
Getting a pro. Yeah. Getting to be a pro.
I bet she's in the Hall of Fame.
And wear a little bit of sunscreen. Though I didn't put it hard. I just put like
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
sunscreen.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's controlled.
of course, that doesn't make sense.
Still talking.
No, I did not know that. Yeah, he is soft-spoken. He was in high school.
Let's get him fired up.
He and my son were big buddies.
Two good ones, I'm telling you. Two good ones.
Where is she? Yes. Oh my God. How lovely.
All right, I guess we stand or we go ahead and sit. We're gonna sit.
Should we sit?
We can go ahead and sit.
Until they come.
We can sit. Now that we're all here. Until they come in.
I'm sitting on my sticky sign.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it doesn't stick to me when I stand up.
That'd be fun.
Sticky Steve.
I see.
Oh, I met your daddy. At AB's the other day.
He's a good
I didn't know it was him, and he told me he turned down the other day. Yeah, okay. No, yeah, I did not. I meant to take one.
Does the microphone stay right there?
It's hot. It's hot right now.
It doesn't get adjusted. It's in position.
You can move it.
Well, I'm Brad's dad.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now have a moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated.
On behalf of our faculty, staff, and administration, I would like to welcome you as we celebrate the 2025 graduating class of Galax High School. Many dedicated school division and elected officials have provided the support necessary to bring us to today's graduation ceremony, including our school board and city council. We're honored to have many of these individuals present with us today. Please join me in recognizing our school board chair, Mrs. Leah Hank. Vice Chair, Mr. Brett Sexton. Board members, Mr. Larry Spangler, Reverend Dr. Kevin Rosenfeld, Mrs. Jessica Whitaker, and our superintendent, Ms. Susan Tilley. Also joining us today are members of the Galax City Council, Mayor Willie Green, Vice Mayor Beth White, Mr. Evan Hank, Mrs. Kathy Burnett, Mr. Chauncey Robinson, and Mr. Michael Burnett, City Manager. Thank you all for being in attendance today. This morning, the class of 2025 leaves Galax High School. Before they move on, their legacy deserves recognition. Please allow me to share a few of the many accomplishments of the class of 2025. This senior class is 106 students strong. 5 seniors have already graduated with an associate's degree from Wytheville Community College. 6 graduates earned a Career Studies Certificate in Welding 1 from Wytheville Community College. 24 members of the class participated in early college or early career, earning a total of 320 college credits. 3 graduates completed the Southwest Virginia Governor's School for Science, Mathematics, and Technology program. 36% of the seniors earned an advanced study diploma and were awarded the Governor's Seal for earning an advanced studies diploma plus 9 college credits. Additionally, 16 of you earned the Biliteracy Seal. 63% of the class graduated with a GPA of 3.0 or higher. 42% of the class graduated with a 3.5 GPA or higher, and an impressive 25% of the class graduated with a 4.0 GPA or higher. While achieving all of these accomplishments and accolades, 47% of the class of 2025 also participated in athletics, earning multiple district, regional, and state recognitions along the way. This year alone, one graduate made the Virginia Class 1 All-State Wrestling Team. Members of this senior class advanced to state competition for swim. One graduate was named to the Virginia Class 1 Second Team All-State Girls District Basketball Team. Several members of the senior class took esports to the next level last fall when we were runners-up at state competition, and this spring when we advanced to state quarterfinals. Several graduates are still competing in spring sports championships, so please stay tuned as our boys tennis and girls and boys soccer teams continue to pursue regional and possibly state competitions. Not only was this class successful academically and athletically, but you were also highly involved in clubs and activities. So active, in fact, that 92% of you met the Galax goal of being involved in 2 or more sports clubs or activities. This class played an integral role in bringing MAC, color guard, winter guard, band, and chorus to new heights, winning multiple competitions. Our senior band members helped to bring recognition to our band as they earned status as a Virginia Honor Band, with superior ratings at both concert assessment and marching band assessment. And 2 seniors qualified for the All Virginia Band and Orchestra auditions. Members of this class played a key role in Galax High School chamber singers, receiving superior rating at the District 7 assessment, and 1 senior was selected to the prestigious All Virginia Choir. And finally, after graduation, this senior class has important plans for the future. After being awarded an impressive $881,296 in scholarships, with $128,000 of that coming from the Galax Foundation for Educational Excellence, 70% will continue their education at a 2- or 4-year college, university, or vocational program. 17% will enter the workforce, and 6 seniors will proudly serve our country as members of the military. All of these impressive accomplishments would not have been possible without the support of this amazing high school faculty and staff, your elementary and middle school teachers, faculty and staff, and of course, the family and friends who are here to support you today. In closing on a personal note, I will forever be grateful that your class is my first graduating class as principal of Galax High School. As our time together ends, I encourage you to be curious and never stop learning. Be kind, especially when it's difficult. Intelligence and skills can open many doors for you in life, but kindness will build bridges that will take you so much farther. Embrace failure. It's a necessary part of success. Take risks and try new things. Every great success story has elements of failure. Stay grounded and remember where you came from. Always remember the people who believed in you and helped you along the way. Find your purpose and then pursue it relentlessly. It may be working in service of others, building or creating things, or exploring the unknown. Also, don't feel pressure to know your purpose today, this very minute. Give yourself grace in finding your purpose. You will know when you do. Congratulations again to the class of 2025. We are all so very proud of you and all that you've accomplished. We can't wait to see where your journeys lead you.
What will you see on your long adventures do you seek on your swift travels to the ocean deep? What do you expect to find so far away from home? And I'll miss you, promise you won't be gone long. On your way, sing out your greatest song. I'll be here upon the shore, waiting for your safe return. Live you will live, you will live, grow you will grow, sing you will flow. Live you will live, you will live, grow you will grow, sing you will flow. Friends and rivers go where they must go, leaving us waiting. And when they return, they tell us stories, stories of oceans and stars.
This morning, I'm honored to introduce a man of profound service, unwavering dedication, and inspiring leadership, Colonel Jeffrey D. McGrady. Colonel McGrady is a proud member of Galax High School's class of 1980. Born and raised in Galax, Colonel McGrady has served our nation with distinction for over 40 years in the United States Army. A graduate of Carson Newman College and the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary, Colonel McGrady brings a unique blend of military discipline and compassionate care to every role he undertakes. Throughout his distinguished service, he has been the personal advisor and chaplain to 8 Army generals, developed training and support programs for soldiers and their families, and has authored numerous manuals and guides used across the military for deployment, suicide prevention, and post-vention care. He has earned numerous awards, including the Legion of Merit and the Air Assault Badge, where he graduated first in his class from one of the Army's most grueling courses. Beyond his service, he is also a licensed skydiver, certified master scuba diver, and passionate motorcyclist, a true example of someone who lives life to the fullest while inspiring others to do the same. We are delighted to have Colonel McGrady return home to speak with us today. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium.
Good morning, graduates, and congratulations. I would like to thank you, your families, your school teachers and staff, Principal Finney, Superintendent Tilley. I'd like to thank you all for the opportunity to get to stand here before you today. This day marks a major accomplishment and milestone in your lives. A day that you can always look back on with pride. During your educational journey, you've successfully navigated and faced significant challenges. You were born into a world of rapid progression and constant change. And of late, you've observed a worldwide of social turbulence and unrest. An environment of extreme weather conditions and questionable information and communication complicating us knowing what's real and what's fake. And then there was 2020. You faced a worldwide pandemic forcing you to a degree of social isolation. with the potential of death to come knocking at your door. Facing all of this, you've been able to overcome and succeed and be here today. You each have demonstrated a wealth of adaptability in a world of change, and you've shown ability to remain strong in the face of any storm. Your strength and academic success and the kindness that you've shown to each other is unmatched, an example in your class to be emulated by future classes and generations to come that follow in your footsteps. An outstanding level of academic success while facing the strong headwinds in the ocean of life has proven that you're well prepared and you're ready. You're fully ready for the future. Being Galax High School ready graduates and combined with being mountain strong, carrying the support of your families, friends, neighbors, teachers, coaches is a foundation from which you can successfully launch the rest of your lives into that goal and that dream and achieve it in any corner of the world. Out of my 40 plus years in the Department of Army, I want to briefly share with you 3 of the most important Army lessons and actually life lessons that it's taught me. One being, there's a small negative voice at times in all of our heads. It whispers to us that we're not good enough, or that everybody else here is better than I am. And this whisper becomes louder when we're facing either a new challenge, or especially when we're looking at something that we have a lot of passion for and something that we really care about. Regardless of how confident someone may appear beside you, that whisper exists in them too. And regardless of how previously successful we've been, that whisper can sometimes return. The whisper of doubt is universal in all human beings. Self-doubt and self-comparison to others can paralyze us from being our genuine selves, and that can actually lead to a state of self-loathing at times. And to walk into a new setting and to look around and to let that voice whisper how we rank up in comparison to everyone else without a word being said, it can be an enemy to us. Self-comparison to others, even brought on by social media sometimes, it can be a block. It can be a thief to our purpose and joy in life. And the defense to this little whisper that comes in our ear sometimes is to maintain a robust level of preparation, training, and practice toward that goal that we so desire. You've already proven you can do it. Continue to do that. The second item that the Army has taught me is it can be a monumental roadblock to us attempting to accomplish our dreams, is that fear of failure. Pursuing your passion, reaching for your goals requires not being afraid to fail and being willing to take on a failure in pursuit of that dream. If you failed a lot in the past, when we do that, then we don't want it to happen again. So we just decide not to try it again or not to try something new that might put us in a state of failure again because we don't want to experience that heavy feeling in us. Do you realize that some Army tests and exercises that we do with our soldiers, there's no way they're going to pass it? They're going to fail in it. And the reason is we're testing in that exercise to determine, is that soldier, how do they respond to failure? Will they get up? Will they try it again and try it again and try it again and keep on? Or do they just walk away? On the other hand, some of you may have seldom failed or never failed in one specific area. and we decide not to attempt that next challenging level. Why? Out of not wanting to tarnish our perfect record or successful career. I've seen it in careers of 20 and 30 years within the Army. They don't want to take that next chance. Okay? It results in us going out on top too early and not living life to its full potential. You know, when it comes down to it, anyone that meets that goal and is famous or successful, they have failed in the past. Thomas Edison, American inventor, came up with perfecting an incandescent light bulb. He was a pretty confident guy. He was like, hey, you know, I got this together and everything, and I got this light bulb, and I found 10,000 ways that I proved that it wouldn't work, and then one way that it did, okay? He turned it positive. Michael Jordan in sports, NBA basketball star, he was cut from his high school basketball team as a sophomore, and yet led the Chicago Bulls on to 6 NBA championships, and now the guy's worth $3.5 billion, and yet he was cut when he was in sophomore, okay? How many baskets did he make? 12,192. And one time he was asked, hey, Michael, how many in your career did you miss? He said, I think maybe about 9,000. Turned out to be 12,347. He missed more than he made, okay? But he kept trying. Barry Bonds, the same way, holds right now the home run record in professional baseball, 762, and yet he struck out over twice that much, 1,467 times. If he hadn't have struck hard, though, and been willing to fail and strike out a few times, he would have never held that record. Sometimes, folks, when we get out there, it'll be like someone sort of says that we can't, but we can. Walt Disney, how many of us have been affected by Walt Disney? We've seen movies. Some of you may have been down to Disney World, Disneyland, so forth. Okay, the cartoons that I used to watch as a kid, you know. The bottom line is Walt Disney was fired from his first job as a newsman, not being creative enough, so they said. You know, J.K. Rowling, famous author, got turned down by numerous publishers before she finally ended up and successfully launched the Harry Potter series. Okay, so anybody that is successful fails to gain, but they gain from it. In failure, it strengthens us mentally, emotionally, physically. Sometimes that second attempt, it even relaxes us. It gets us, to where we go in with more mental calmness the second time we try something or the third time we try something. Even physically, sometimes more physically agile because we're not as tense. It produces a humility in us too when we fail to be better mentors, trainers, coaches, professionals, to pour into others regardless of how much success and the position we arise to. The third lesson that it's taught me is our spiritual resiliency. It can be the cornerstone of our holistic health and resiliency as a whole. The Army taught me, as a master resiliency trainer, several assets and parts of being a resilient person, a resilient soldier. The wellness of our personal spiritual condition, it's critical in facing challenges in life, whether it be on the battlefield or on the home front. Spiritual wellness is a foundation and solid ground that we need to be able to launch. We can't do it on our own. 1986, Air Assault School at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I was in the 101st Airborne. It taught me that lesson. I had worked out, got in shape. That was considered the 10 toughest days in the Army. And I was a young lieutenant, and I was ready to hit it. I worked out. I did the prep, first of all. I could do 90, 100 push-ups. I could do 100 sit-ups, 25, 30 pull-ups. A lot of y'all probably do a lot more than that now. But, it was like 8, 12-mile runs a day, no problem. Hey, I got this. I went in there, And I mean, it was rain that day, and I was trying to get over those obstacles. I was too overconfident. I blasted through them too quick and got to have not enough energy to get through them all. I had my whole platoon, 50-some soldiers in front of me, trying to cheer me on, and I was in the what they call the bolo line. I'd failed, okay? And took a while to get energy and the courage to go back. And I wasn't in a bit better shape. And the only thing I did different, I leaned back on my spiritual resiliency and what I'd been taught. And it really brought about to the point that I could relax enough, do it the right way, think through it, and I ended up number 1 out of 200 soldiers. It wasn't just me doing that. It was relying on that spirituality within me. When we lean on that, it brings about a calmness, a compassion, courageous confidence, a drive to weather any storm or challenge that you may have with grace, dignity, and honorable integrity, regardless of previous failures. In closing, I just want you to remember, you're ready. You have already proven that you're good enough to accomplish that dream that you have for the future, each and every one of you. And that negative voice that may whisper in your ear now and again, counter it with robust preparation, as you've already shown you can do. Don't let the fear of the future hold you back, pursuing that goal in life. And it maybe currently seems sitting here insurmountable, but growth through your failures will lead you to becoming number 1, to becoming the expert, to becoming the best of the best in your chosen academic field, profession, or professional level that you're trying to strive to be. Always monitor that spiritual wellness, that spiritual resiliency. It can be protective battle armor and the power of your hope in the future. Graduates, you can face it all. Good, bad, you can face it. Graduates, I'd like to wish each of you a joyous, rewarding, well-lived life. May each of you be blessed with a monumental sphere of influence that will positively impact the generations to come. Congratulations, class of 2025. Each of you are Galax High, prepared and ready. Blue Ridge Mountain strong. And now you're going to go out and show the world what you're made of. May God bless and Godspeed to you.
My name is Harley Kona, and I was elected as class president by all these amazing people of the class of 2025. Walking down here, I realized that the speech I had, despite writing it 6 times, cannot even begin to describe how wonderful these people have been, the families, friends, and teachers, staff, coaches, all that helped us along the way. I've been through the school system for over 14 years, but I never quite learned how to put true words on paper, so I'm going to try to speak for my soul for this one. These people, all of them sit before you for a reason. They put in countless hours, academically, athletically. I've seen them excel in both class, sports, and outside of school. One of the biggest examples I can give was when Hurricane Helene hit. I watched people help one another, pack stuff for food drives, check up on each other, even provide people a warm meal. I just want to say how wonderful it's been, how blessed I've been to have this opportunity to come up here and speak before all of these people, and how well they excelled. They have, try not to tear up, they put in work consistently. Some are going to college, some are entering the workforce, some are entering the military. Some might not even know what they want to quite yet do in life, but that's okay, because I know these people. They'll always do well. They've done well for the past 14 years, and they'll do well years, decades, maybe even centuries if we make it that long. I'm grateful, very grateful. I can't even begin to describe it with words. How well these people have been, how these families have helped these people get here, how these people have helped one another, coaches and staff that day in, day out, late nights, early mornings, long days at school, long weekends, helped each other, studied hard, practiced, spent time with one another. A lot of this achievement did come from school, but a lot of these people worked on their own. I've seen people even texting me late on Saturday, hey, do you mind helping me study? Do you mind helping me? These people have also helped me. I wouldn't be here without them. Wouldn't be here without my family, wouldn't be here without my teachers and staff, wouldn't be here without my friends. These people have achieved monumental triumphs through their own diligence, whether it be graduating, obviously, achieving well in sports, getting into the dream college they want. I know these people will do well. I'm confident in saying everyone who is graduating here today shall help forge the future of this great nation, this country, this city, and the world. They have already shaped the present, and I'm certain they're going to shape the future, as they already have. Thank you.
Good morning, friends, family, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Please indulge me as I ask my fellow graduates, how are we feeling today? It is an honor being able to stand here today in front of you all. And if you will indulge me one more time, as a Mexican-American first-generation graduate, I'd like to incorporate Spanish into my speech as a tribute to all the Hispanic families here today. Buenos días a todos. Es un honor para mí dirigir este saludo a todos los asistentes de este evento. Quiero empezar con darle las gracias a Dios por guiar nuestros pasos y por permitir este gran logro hoy. Gracias. As I look into the crowd today, I see the faces of the people who have helped me become the person I am. To my family, a mis padres me gustaría darles las gracias por todo su sacrificio. No estoy aquí simplemente por mis logros, pero estoy aquí por las manos de mis padres y su deseo de haber querido un trabajo que no sea abajo del sol. Estoy aquí para cumplir todos sus sueños que tuvieron de niños. Este diploma es para ustedes que como inmigrantes hicieron muchos sacrificios para que pudiera cumplir yo mis sueños. Y como ustedes siempre me han dicho, sin miedo al éxito, quiero que sepan que esto es solo el comienzo y los amo. To my classmates, today marks a significant milestone in our lives, one that we've been looking forward to for a long time now. However, now that we're here, it is bittersweet. We have made it here through hard work, perseverance, and determination. Even though there have been many academic and personal challenges, we have navigated through them to accomplish our goals. Looking back on our journey through this school, seeing how far we have come is incredible. We entered high school with high hopes, dreams, and aspirations. We expected these to be our glory days and felt like what happened in high school was what determined us. However, I want you all to know that the best is yet to come. Instead of only focusing on what you will be, focus on who you are or who you will be. What others think about you doesn't define you, your career doesn't define you, and your struggles don't define you. I have achieved this mindset through my relationship with God and the way I treat others. A Bible verse that has encouraged me to work my hardest throughout school is Esther 4:14, which says, "You were born for such a time as this." This verse reminds me of God's intentions and plans for my life and for each of one of your lives. As we all embark on our new journeys and go our separate ways, I pray that each of you may know that God has put you where you are, and it is not by accident. I know many of you may be anxious about what's to come, but I believe that you can trust God to guide you through it. He will be your refuge and strength through every circumstance. I will forever give God the praise and glory for what I have accomplished in my life. To conclude, I would like to express my dearest wishes, first in Spanish and then in English. A nuestras familias que están presentes, a las que nos acompañan a la distancia, y a las que desde el cielo nunca nos dejan. Gracias por todos sus sacrificios y apoyo incondicional. Este diploma no solo nos pertenece a los que nos estamos graduando, sino a cada uno de ustedes que nos han ayudado a cumplir nuestros sueños. Si nos ven volar, recuerden que ustedes nos dieron las alas. To our families who are present, to the ones that accompany us across long distances, and those in heaven who never leave us, thank you for all your sacrifices and unconditional support. This diploma does not only belong to those of us who are graduating, but also to each one of you who have helped us make our dreams a reality. If you see us flying, remember that you gave us wings. Congratulations, class of 2025. There is so much growth that awaits us in our future endeavors. Our journey is just beginning. Gracias. Thank you.
First, I just want to thank my family for coming, my grandma and grandpa, who drove all the way over here from Northern Virginia. I've made excuses my entire life. When I had a big assignment, I'd use it as an excuse to put off work from other classes. If I had a sports competition, I'd use it to put off a paper. I spent all of high school hiding in a circle of excuses just like this. So, you may be wondering, why is he of all people standing before you today? What made Walter Whitman deserving of the position he's in right now? And to be frank, it's a question I've neglected to ask myself for a long time. At first, I had a rinky-dink speech planned for today. I used the fact that exams were coming up and the semester was ending to throw together a lazy, meaningless speech for you all. And for a while, I was satisfied with that. Sunday came, and the seniors were invited to the baccalaureate event at First Baptist. We sat down in our caps and gowns and started singing praise. And time just froze for me. I looked around at my fellow students. It might sound strange, but in that moment, I think God spoke to me. He said that this day wasn't about me. It was about all the students seated in front of me. It was about Harley, who's going to serve our country. It was about Caleb, who's going to be president one day. It was about Yasmin, who's going to excel at UVA. I was surrounded by so many people, all with their own paths in life, all with their own talents. What I realized was that we have so much potential in one place, and I was really planning on just leaving you with best wishes. That night, with newfound inspiration, I opened up my computer and tried to answer my question. What did I do to deserve to stand before you all today? What message could I leave you with for the rest of your lives? I thought and thought, but try as I might, I couldn't come to an answer I was proud of. There wasn't anything special that I did. Anyone else in my position surely could have done the same, and I truly believe that. Despite this, there were a lot of people in my life that did things for me I can never repay. My teachers, my coaches, my friends, and especially my family. There weren't special things that I did, but there were special people in my life who supported me that I can only hope to live up to. I'm not my grandma, who always collected quarters in little pill bottles to give to me and my siblings. I'm not my grandpa, the wise, jolly man who inspires my entire family. I'm not my dad, who woke up at 3 every morning to drive to Fairfax for work. I'm not my mom, who worked tirelessly making schedules and giving me every opportunity that I could have. I'm not my siblings. My little brother Josiah will always love and be proud of. Catherine, my little sister, who I love with all of my heart. And Caleb, who I've shared everything with, who's my better half, and who should by all means be standing up here with me. I'm not any of these people. I haven't done the things that they have done for me. Which makes you wonder the question, why is Walter Whitman on this podium right now? What do I have? I finally realized, and I couldn't help but laugh at myself. I have them. I have you all. I am not standing here today as Walter Whitman. I am standing here today as everyone who's helped me my entire life. I'm my dad's passion, my mom's love, Josiah's dreams, Catherine's joy, Caleb's success. Speaking to you now is not one man, but the hopes and dreams of everyone that I've ever loved. Everyone who has helped me, everyone who has shaped me and made me who I am. I wouldn't have gotten where I am without my family, friends, and role models to help me along the way. I am everyone I've laughed with, everyone I've argued with, everyone that's hurt me, everything that's helped me. That's what made me me. And that's what makes you, you. So, I'll finally answer the question from the start of this speech. Why is Walter Whitman up on this stage speaking to all of these people? Why did Walter Whitman get into the United States Air Force Academy? And the answer is this. Walter isn't up here. Walter's family is. Caleb is. The class of 2025 is. My dad has a saying that he loves to throw around. You are the sum total of all your ancestors. I'd like to add on to that. You're not just the sum total of all your ancestors. You are the sum total of your entire life. Always remember what you are. Thank you.
That's hard to follow. As we prepare for the presentation of diplomas, please allow me to share the meaning of the tassels, cords, and stoles worn by our graduates to recognize and honor their accomplishments. Our valedictorian, salutatorian, and students with the top 10% of grade point averages in the class are all wearing medals and gold tassels. Honor graduates, students who are graduating with a 3.6 grade point average or higher, are wearing gold cords. The white stoles are worn by our graduating members of the National Honor Society. 22 of our seniors are wearing silver stoles, as members of our early college and career cohort. 5 of our students are wearing medals and cords to indicate that they have earned an associate's degree from Wytheville Community College. Additional cords worn by seniors indicate achievement in chorus, cosmetology, nursing, Student Council Association, Teachers for Tomorrow, and the Red Cord of Courage for donating during our school's blood drives. Jairo Noel Acosta Pacheco. Caden Lynn Adair. Alexis Aranda Quiros. Antoine Marquise Baez. Rosa Angelica Barrios Lopez. Josie Brooke Belton. Ahmad Rejan Bryson. Geneva Emma Marie Burcham. Madeline Noel Burnett Brown. Sierra Lynn Bird. Ariel Jose Carranza Martinez. Judith Carranza Torres. Isabella Rain Carranza. Cody Mason Cates. Amelia Betsabe Cervantes. Elijah Tyree Clark. Reagan Shea Koch. Abigail Lynn Collins. Harley Joseph Kolna. Brandon Ezequiel Contreras. Colton Timothy Coombs. Deshaun Layton Crockett. Gavin Reed Kraus. Taylor Nicole Crowder. Luke Aaron Cuellar Amer. Brian Hayes Davis. Coleman Samuel Marshall Davis. Yareli de la Cruz Esquivel. Miley Grace Duncan. Kinsley Rain East. Edwin Dael Espinosa Guzman. Ian Johan Fernandez. Daniel Garcia Ramirez. Electra Angeli Gearhart. Cristian Samuel Gerardo Reina. Yasmin Gomez Vega. Vilma Eliseth Gutierrez Castro. Kellick William Harold. Holden Thomas Haynes. Damian Xavier Heath. Emma Kylie Helton. Isaí Hernández Moreno. Chulisa Hernández Osuna. Terry Colson Holt. Caden Joseph Hooven. Aaliyah Isabella Nashe Jackson. Madison Marie Johnson. Connor Davis Jones. Grayson Mark Kennedy. Kayleen Nicole Lawrence Waller. Jaden Rebecca Leonard. Ashley Milani Licona Leyva. Amy Celeste Linares Huerta. Kendall Lee Llamas. Belén Azucena López. Callie Nicole Love. Brady Eli Lowe. José Ángel Márquez Jr. Cameron Reese McLellan. Jaden Renee McMickle. Uzziah Thomas McMillan. Alexis Marie Mitchell. Caleb Mason Mitchell. Noah Christian Moore. Edward Joseph Morales Ruiz. Lauren Grace Morton. Taylor Grace Nelson. Zarek Lee Newman. Martin Ian Noel. Thomas Ethan Noel. Camila Ortiz Solis. America Osuna Berra. Aries Abria Porter. Tatiana Nazare Ravenel. Skylar Danielle Reed. Abigail Page Roberts. Jonah Bronner Robinson. Brenda Ruiz Nungaray. Junior Sánchez Colindres. Ulises Sánchez Ortiz. Jenna Kylie Sawyers. Levi Ray Sawyers. Makai Jules Sawyers. Jason Daniel Cynical. Renna Brooke Sexton. Landon Elijah Sharp. Abigail Grace Shoup. Ray Walker Sizemore. Haley Ann Smith. Katie Mae Smith. Noah Jackson Smith. Joel Solis Ramos. Xavier Malachi Surratt. Hessler Inaí Turcios Colindres. Wilson Edgardo Turcios Mendoza. Cohen James Harrison Turner. Kyra Lachey Wag. Mitchell Indiana Waite. Jalen Diamond Marie Walls. Sarah Lynn Weaver. Caleb Rowell Whitman. Walter John Whitman. Jordan Elizabeth Willis. Riley Todd Wilson.
By the power vested in me by the Galax City School Board and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I now pronounce you graduates of Galax High School with all of the rights and privileges therein. Please rise. You may now turn your tassels. And I now present to you the GHS Class of 2025. Congratulations.